of it, make a good meal of it, stick to your old-fashioned beer. Now don't be afraid of it, drink till you're made of it. Now all together a cheer.
Hey there, once again, it's Mark here, your one-take beer reviewer, the guy at beeronaut.com. Just digging into my stack of beers, just waiting for me to write about them, talk about them, video them. And, well, I have some good news for myself. Back in February, I had signed up for a clinical trial of the Johnson & Johnson COVID vaccine. The idea was to see if 2 shots of that would work better, would be more effective than 1 shot. So I got my 1 shot, but it was a blind test, so I did not know if I had the shot or a placebo. But a few weeks after that, they told us that since the vaccine has been approved, they were going to unblind everybody and let me know that yes, I did get the shot, so I've got that, and I'm going to go in for a 2nd shot to see how well that works. So yay, I'm almost good to go. Anyway, what we have today is a roundabout marketing thing from Trader Joe's. Now, first off, Trader Joe's has the Speculoos cookies, which is basically a tea biscuit with spiced Belgian cookies with a little cinnamon, wheat flour, and candy sugar syrup. From that, they have made a Speculoos butter, cookie butter, which is, yes, just kind of cookies crushed in oil, so it's kind of like a peanut butter, but just with cookies in it. And yes, just look at this. It's like peanut butter with crack on it. So, and then a brewer. You'll pardon me for just a moment. So this is from Hardywood Park Craft Brewery in Richmond, Virginia. They went on and made a Speculoos Cookie Butter beer. Doesn't look like an official Trader Joe's tie-in. I think it's just because they aren't able to make enough to be in all the Trader Joe's stores. This just popped up in my local, so it kind of goes around as it's available. And this is made with toasted coconut, vanilla beans, and other natural flavors. So it's not like they put cookies in the mash, which, of course, some brewers will do. But I think they just tried to come up with something to match the flavor. So now that I've got Speculoos on my breath and on my mind, we're going to try this and see how it goes as a companion to it. They're listing it as a golden/blonde ale, with these cookie dough fixings in it. More just some spices, and I think the coconut is to kind of duplicate the coconut or the vegetable oil that goes into making cookies and so forth. So as we can see, it's kicking up a pretty substantial head. A nice blonde ale, maybe more of a golden color to it. And yeah, there's some cinnamon to it. I'm not going to say, well, that's a tiny bit of toasty coconut, I think. And we're just going to let the foam settle while I have another one of these cookies here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a quick dissolve so you don't have to sit here and watch me chew this kind of thing. Very much a spicy beer. Definitely has some vanilla bean as well. Let me read the whole list: vanilla beans, milk, sugar, and toasted coconut. And I think there's a lot of the vanilla to it. And I do catch a touch of cinnamon, even though it's not listed among the ingredients. And the coconut is giving it just a little bit of an edge. It's almost spicy somehow, so that's a pretty interesting surprise. Does not taste like a Speculoos, since I've got that right here in front of me. Another bite. I'm just going to zip past this. And while these cookies are kind of made to be dunked in your coffee or tea, I don't know that I'd want to do that in a beer. Well, it's interesting. I'm going to say it's got a nice spicy edge to it, so it kind of almost sits like a Christmas beer. You kind of have to just be in the mood for it. You can like it, very likely, but it's just another thing worth finding out about. So you kind of gotta check your local Trader Joe's and see if they turn up. Because I notice it doesn't have the official Trader Joe's; it just has some of their branding to it. But yeah, just give it a chance. And once again, it is from, and I gotta look at the name again, Hardywood Park Craft Brewery in Richmond, Virginia. The Speculoos Cookie Butter beer. It works just as well without having the speculoos and the speculoo butter in front of you. But it's more of a dessert beer, certainly. So give that a try. And this is Mark, your one-take beer reviewer, the guy at beeronaut.com, saying cookies.
Now don't be afraid of it. Drink till you're made of it. Now all together a cheer. Up with the sail of it. Down with the pain of it. Glorious, glorious beer.